Ladies and gents, let's talk about subscription services. I am beyond tired with companies saying, oh, you wanted to pay once for this? No. We're going to charge you 12 times, infinite times as we keep going through the future because we've decided that it's not worth it to have a customer buy a product once for the sake of it being a good product, and instead we're having them buy it infinitely because we would rather give them a subscription to something than sell the product good once. This is a common issue in every single business's survivability. You see it in the case of mechanics and other small trades, where it's better to have a consistent customer than it is to do a damn good job, because why not have the customer come back? Keeps your business running. It gives you consistent money. You can do more when you have ready payments and ready money on hand. Why not charge, instead of for a software that you pay for once and have forever, for whatever version you got, we charge you consistently for that software for the rest of your entire days. Microsoft just did that. Microsoft just took Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and all their Office suite and decided, hey, what if we instead of charged you, like $250 or whatever, for the licensing for it, where you bought it one time, you got a thumb drive. The thumb drive was nice. You could plug it into any computer, install, you got 5 licenses. That was pretty much it. And now you have to pay, I don't even know. I don't even want to know. I know I have to pay it because it's freaking Microsoft. What am I going to do with that Excel? I'm going to use Google? You really think I'm going to use Google Docs, use Google Sheets? No, it's inefficient. It's not powerful. It's not secure for one. And it's not a good system. It's made it so that way I'm required now for the rest of my very days to pay for Microsoft Excel every freaking month, if not year, until they decide to go, you know what? We'll make the frequency higher of these payments. We'll charge you extra money because you can't live without Excel. You can't live without it. There's a lot of things you can't live without these days that people have made consistently paid, and it's stupid. Netflix started this curse. I mean, you could also say that DirecTV and other pay-per-view subscription service TV streaming services led to this curse that we are forced to bear. This anti-American curse. I'm going there. That's right. America was built on a dream of owning something. The goal entirely to own property, your own land, your own family, your own property. All your property. And I mean everything. You don't want to finance a pizza. You want to buy the pizza and eat it and not think about it ever again. You don't want to finance groceries. Walmart's doing that. You buy groceries. Oh, I'm going to pay for this for the next 6 months. Why did you buy the groceries if you can't pay for it? Honestly, you should have bought less groceries. More consistent payment. You should never finance things. I mean, you have to finance things. But if you can avoid it, you must do so. Because that is better for you, longevity, livelihood, and entirely on your next of kin. Because why would you have a debt that you bring on to the next person? Credits and debits are the main issue and problem with the way society is pushing forward. People take out loans and they don't pay them back. And they take them out for the craziest of things. To put yourself into a credit-based system where, oh, I'm not actually paying for this right now, I'll pay for it later, defers blame and responsibility to somebody else until you decide to take it on. In fact, it defers it to your future self, because future me will always check all these decisions that I make when I'm not making good ones. Terrible logic. Why? Why would you finance a pizza? Oh my gosh, I'm still hooked on that. It's food. You're eating the food, you're consuming the food, you're processing the food, you've got your energy already, and now you're paying for it for the next 3 months? Stupid. Cars have crazy car payments. We all know this. Why would you finance a car for 60 months? 60. I've seen 0% APR for the first 10 months, 60-month payments, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's crazy because 60 months is 5 years. Most electric vehicles, their battery's only good for that long before it starts depreciating and the quality goes down terribly. And now you're forced to have a beat up, broken vehicle that you don't even own. And it has lost its quality. Many people don't take good care of things. And that quality already is depreciating the second they own it. So why would a person who is losing quality in something want to keep paying for it at full value as if it's still the same? Doesn't make sense. It's a pro seller, pro true owner value increase. It's the same as renting. Why would you rent or lease something? Renting and leasing indicates that you will never own this. You're not contributing anything to substantiate it as your own one day. Simply being spent. And spent money is money you can't get back, and the same that spent time is time that you can't get back. Time is money. We know this. It's one of those fundamental formulas that everybody is aware of, everybody knows the value of, yet they're willing to defer it and have the money go by later for the sake of increasing the value of the money from now to then. But nobody really does invest it, do they? They just sit on it, and they wait, and they spend it on something else, and they don't have it when they need to have it, and they need to pay it. Subscription systems are anti-American, yet all companies in America are using them because it's become impossible for unique, powerful, high-quality products to truly persevere in this styled economy and system that we call the free market that we have now. There needs to be a change, and that change is make better goods. You make a dang good car that lasts for 40, 50 years, and it's crazy. You're going to pay a crap load of money for it because you're not going to have customers then. It's the main thing we see with everything. Why would you cure somebody of a disease when you can keep them with it and have them make the payments for the rest of their life, however long that may be? It's a sick truth, and it is one that is seen and reflected in every possible media and art form we've seen today. All businesses are doing it, and if they haven't, they're either gone or they're about to. So fellas, please subscribe to my OnlyFans. Subscribe to my Patreon. You know how it is. No, I'm kidding. It's ridiculous that these subscriptions keep reoccurring, and I don't know, I still find it funny that there's plenty of people out there that are going for the subscription route. I mean, it's ideal. It's what an income is. It's what wages are. You're getting paid consistently for something. You want to rely on that money because it's consistent. But there's always the chance of it getting canceled. Never forget that. Because when you are in need of something most, and it's not there, you don't permanently have it, a company can cancel things at will. You lead to this, you never truly owned it in the first place, and it will never be yours in the end. It's a sad truth of the way the world is currently going, and the only way to fix it is to make better stuff with more people that have better ethics and morals, that don't want to just make money the rest of their life and instead want to make something good for those that want to buy it. Thank you, and have a good night as always.